Hello everybody, I am DevilDryEyes and welcome back to Spirit Hunter Deathmark. In the last episode, if you watched it, then you will know that we were handling Miss Zoo for the first time. We found some interesting things in the science lab next door, and we did a little test to do with chemistry. And then she told us after we passed this test, which I didn't do very well on the first time, then was killed by snakes, and then did again and got all the questions right. So it's all good now. After I completed that test, she told us to go next door, which is this room here, to take another test. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go in here and see what the other test has for us. Okay, we've already checked everything in this room. I'll double check some things just in case. Ah, that's it then. This is the pencil and the problem sheet on the desk. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at the questions then. Peek at questions. Take a glance at the problem sheet. There are a number of long sentences. Looks like this is a science test. No, not again. Something's written at the top in messy letters. Read the blackboard. Okay. The blackboard? I'm supposed to read it? I'm not sure that scribble is really important, but I will read it just so. Okay. Can you, what was it again? Izan? Something is scrawled on the blackboard. Zen. That part is legible, but the rest is a complete mess. Okay. I don't know. The handwriting is terrible. Yep, still terrible like it was before. Zen. I have to remember that's the only clue I'm given then for the supposed science test, so let's just start it and see how we do, eh? I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. God, I hate the Miss Zoo noise. This, out of all the ghosts in the game, this is the one I hate the most because it's the most terrifying, by far, in my opinion.
Begin the test.
Let's do this then. More science. Let's hope I don't mess it up the first time like I did. Luckily, I got to take it second time. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong great I. The incredibly strong great I is like an angel. You must erase the stench, corrupted humanity, and become one with nature. This is called Aizen Unity, I guess? Aizen? Must be Aizen. Aizen Unity. Must be. These like mumbles are very strange. They sound like they're coming from outside of my headphones, but they're not. It's weird. It's like, who's actually behind me whispering? Okay, question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called the something age of decline. Okay, the crisis, critical age of decline. Ah, crap. That is not good. I never heard of such a thing myself. Is this what's taught in Japanese schools? Because they know some interesting things, apparently. Question 3. I carry the great Aizen's talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain or heart or life itself. This is shown not in words, but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become dead. I don't know. You will become a trained Asura. Just because that's the only thing that looks familiar, I guess. Thankfully, it was the correct answer. That's good. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Hello? Okay. Survived. Yet again, we managed to survive. It seems we've passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. Next test 2 rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits. Okay, if I do, I'll probably get murdered, so... Well, that's succinct. I have to make sure not to go in next door by accident. Got answer sheet. Okay. Don't go into the classroom next door. Why? Maybe she's got a secret in there. But now I want to see it even more. That is the case, yes. Pretty much. She probably didn't think it through before... It sounds like something is hitting the wall. That noise. Was it from the room next door? I think it was. It's off limits. Sounds like something's in there. Let's check out the room next door. We can do the next test later. Really? New info was added to the spirit file, so you were going to go against what the ghost said and piss her off. That's smart. Okay, let's see what it has to say about that anyway. Forbidden classroom. After the language test, we hear a sound in the room next door. That's probably where we were warned not to enter. Does that mean she doesn't want us to see something? Regardless, if her goal is to make us finish tests, then she likely won't attack until we're done. In which case, we should check out that classroom first. We'll do the tests later. Okay, I guess we're going to be checking out the classroom and going against what teacher said, so... Okay, this is going to be iffy. It seems to be locked. But can we get in anyway? Jumble of wires wrapped around a door handle. Do I have a tool that can help me with this? What's the burn one? Handle with care. Brown bottle, yeah, this one. I take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it, and it smells like chlorine. It could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal, yep. I was right. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Or you could just throw it all over the whole door, melt the whole door. Don't rush. Just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and a smell that's indescribable. It seems it's working like we hoped. Is it melting? Yeah. Then. I think that should do it. And I pull on the wire again. And it's gone. Bang, and the wire's gone. This time it comes out of the keyhole easily. Nice! You're smart, Mr. Dry Eyes. I'm not sure how to respond to that. But in any case, now we can investigate this room. Let's look inside. Against my better judgment, discarded the emptied brown bottle. At least I know I ain't got to use that one now. Okay, let's have a look then. This is gonna be nasty. Oh god, it is. Yeah. The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. Then a horrible stench makes me choke. It's like a game room. Ugh, as in a hunting game, not video games, because otherwise this is a weird gaming room. Is this blood? It's not just blood. Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping in something soft like mud. Ugh. It's like I shine my light into the room. Yep, that's entrails. Everywhere. All kinds. What the hell is this room? It's as if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood, and blank, glassy-eyed animal heads lined up across the desks. Ugh. Eye sinks to the floor, covering her mouth. The words sacrificial rite come to mind. But why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly. Uh-oh. Huh? There's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone there? Here? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. Oh, hello. There's definitely someone here. A naked body is lying in a pool of red. Are you alive? Countless snakes are slithering over her. She looks alive. The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have been planning to do just that. Good thing we did come in here then, by the looks of it. Hey, come help me. Someone's trapped. We grab onto her legs and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any other large wounds. Are you okay? Hang in there. I speaks to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. Sure, but she's, naked. That is the least of our problems right now. Is this really the time to be worried about that? But speaking of clothes... Yeah, we did find some lab coats, I just remembered. Here, she can wear this. I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat for her to wear. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
That place is off limits.
Uh-oh. Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. The mark color grows more vivid. Early dawn. A few hours left until death closes in. Damn it, she noticed. She was going to, wasn't she? What should we do? It's GTFO. We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way without a light. Oh, yep, here comes the elephant lady. We've got to hurry. Let's help her up. Huh. Let's run out of here. Yep, right in the bloody truck, car, van thing, the vehicle. Need to make sure this woman's not dead or dying as we're going. Okay. Sigh. I takes a deep breath from the back seat. It sounds like a world-weary old person groan. Yeah. Oh, did you just think I sounded like an old lady? I don't care what you think. I'm not performing right now. I'm on break. Huh? Is this what they call a woman's intuition? Or did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look into the rearview mirror. Don't stare. Privacy is important, even in emergencies. Uh-huh. I'm not trying to look, I promise. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on. Come on. She looks exhausted, but calm. Maybe she's sleeping. Maybe she's just like hopped up on venom. Maybe. Mr. Dry Eyes? Hmm? I saw it. What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent. The mark on her body. When we were putting the coat on her. Oh. So we've added another one to our number. Yes. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. But that doesn't mean I can avoid it. No, it does not. We'll have to tell her. Yeah. I hope she doesn't get depressed. I mean, who wouldn't, to be fair? She's surprisingly collected about this. Maybe she learned that to be able to make a living in the entertainment world. Yes, maybe she did. Put on a brave face all the time. Oh, this is the lady. What voice should we do for her? I have a name, you know. Huh? The mystery woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You were awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Madoka Hiru. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. Okay. Welcome back. Oh, and who is that with you? Later. Hurry and get a bath ready. Do it for me, lady. We lay a pale-faced Hiru on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snakes were poisonous. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Okay. Is this her? Hello. Hello there. Hiru, or Hiru, I'm going to say Hiru. Hiru emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently they had been hers. Ugh, I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess. I know she's like Japanese, but I'm just doing a different voice to differentiate her, it's fine. Judging by that casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise I would have choked on poison or been snake food by now. Spirits drag the living to the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast. Who knows if that's true or if she's just putting up an act. but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So what were you doing in the school?
That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabe Zukawa. I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there.
Interesting.
Zukawa? Could that be Miss Zu?
Miss Zu?
Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname from when she was a teacher.
So, why were you chasing...
Hold up. My questions first. Who are you people?
Let me tell you everything. We gave her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced. She's a lady of science, perhaps, that's why.
I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster. Save that talk for writing horror stories.
This is a horror story, lady. You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Hyrule. You're in one. Her face twitches briefly.
How is it that you know Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women worked there, so we ended up talking together. And the second I let down my guard...
Sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble.
She stole something important from me. At first I had no idea where she had disappeared to, but... I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H City. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seemed idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act.
Oh, she's nice.
Hey, that's really rude. Supposing you're right and she's a monster? No way she'd go out in public. She obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked them to bring the goods to a designated area. Paid in advance with a bank transfer, so the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by Hedge Elementary.
And just what were those goods?
Animals. No idea what connections she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get reindeer and ostriches. Black market too, spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something.
What happened to those animals? She must not have noticed since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. Yeah, but based on what we found in her room she was held in, I can hazard a guess. Yeah, they're all deceased. Dead ceased. Ceased to be alive.
So I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point, I fainted. Next I know, I'm butt naked and in a terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. So then, is that also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean this scar. I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happens to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City.
Before? What? So where'd you get it?
Chill. No need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago.
Okay.
Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't lump me with inappropriately dressed idols like you. The same goes for this scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd. Absolutely impossible.
She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more afraid now than when she was talking about the snakes. Yes, clearly. She saw something even worse. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Sho. And she's a woman of science, so she's pretty much defiant of supernatural.
Ahem. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zukawa, right? I'll help out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy by just being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag.
So it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Seems she doesn't plan on answering that. But we've no reason to turn her down. We should accept her help.
Okay, Mr. Dry Eyes. Let's get back to H Elementary.
Let's. New info is added to the spirit files. Strange colleague. Okay, let's have a look at these files then, shall we? We save Hyrule and return to the mansion. Once she's recovered, Hyrule tells us about Zukawa. She claims her colleague stole something important from her house before vanishing. She followed Zukawa to H City and eventually H Elementary, but after that her memory is vague. The next thing Hyrule knew, she was in that dangerous situation, surrounded by snakes. Interesting to know that one. I'm going to have to change my partner to her actually, because she's going to know some interesting informazione. No, that is not what your voice sounds like. Your voice sounds like this now. Okay, let's talk to the sofa again, just see if it has anything to say. Mary isn't here anymore. No, just remind ourselves that Mary's dead. Okay. Shame. Okay, let's go back to H Elementary with Hyrule instead this time. See what fresh insights we can get from this lady. We return to H Elementary once more. If Hyrule is to be believed, then what we saw in that classroom was Zukawa's doing. The missing teacher Zukawa. There's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Miss Zu.
Let's go. It's unlikely Zukawa is still hiding inside the building.
Sounds like Hyrule is determined to not recognize the existence of spirits. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hyrule. Probably best to start there. Let's go. In that case, let's get in there and head straight to that room then. I feel like Ms. Zu is not going to be very happy with us right now though. If we come across her, as soon as we enter the second floor, we might end up having a horrible experience or jump scare suddenly occur, because she is not going to be happy that we went into the forbidden room. Ooh, spooky. Okay, heading up to the second floor. Climb the stairs. Okay, is anything gonna pop up? Surprisingly, no. Okay, so this was the room we did the first test. And then we did the second test in this room next door. So this next one should be the room where we found Hyrule. Entered room on the right. Ugh, gross. Gross-tastic. Okay, let's check the floor first. Oh, hello. The organs strewn around the floor look fresh. Nice. Not the good kind of fresh. Oh, another marble dropping. The weird, gross kind of fresh. Okay, the entrails hanging from the light fixtures. That's nice. Oh, that's that. Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. Okay, I don't know why I said organs, but okay. What is that? There's a tiger and everything. Jeez, hippo? What is this? There's some sort of impala or goat. Animal heads are mounted high up on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all their heads look like they died in pain. They bloody well do, I'm sure. Oh, bloody yeah, okay, calm down, elephant woman. Yep, drip, drip, drip. Okay, let's have a look at this deer then. Okay, it's a desk with a freshly severed animal head on it. It doesn't look like anything's in the desk. Have a look. The animal's eyes are staring at the wall. It almost seems like it's alive. Feel? Ugh. I try feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be paper. It is a scrap of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Got fragment G. So that's S, I, and G. Is that right? So we got SIG so far. This is the third fragment. I spread them out and stare at them. I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. Okay. I switch them up and look at them again. Then. By a specific frequency of sound waves. Specific frequency of sound waves, huh? The end of the fragment I and the start of G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. I will have to do so after I've checked this horse. Okay, there's 7. Look, these definitely look real. I'm not sure what was used to sever them, but the cuts look strangely clean. That's disturbing. Okay, feeling. It's gross, but this would be a great place to hide things. I still myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving the other up the severed neck. Ooh. Ooh. Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? I mean, it's a horse, to be fair. It's like lifting a bucket of water. I bet it's heavier than that. Ugh. Ha! After much struggling, I tipped the head on its side. There's a cream-coloured plastic object shoved up the esophagus. What is that? I pull it out and find a transistor megaphone. Got megaphone. Okay, weird. What in the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. But what the hell was it doing up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Zukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. Mr. DevilDryEyes, are you alright? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Yellow? Yeah, sorry. Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. Maybe so. Okay, let's have a look at those notes, fragments a second then, see what they say. Portion of a memo, wave, something can control the something, shock the something, this is... That's great. This is something to keep it locked. Certain sound wave almost put sleep. Also regains sight. Will again. It is to something aware of something testing. And a portion of a memo. Something able to find savior of this creation. I guess that is creature and something. Will something to fire. Something this we n. Okay, so I can't really get a lot from that right now, but regardless, we have another test to take next door, so let's carry on. I'm pretty sure that is everything in this horror room. Good, I'll be glad to leave this one. Wait for more elephant noises, I bet. They're going to pop up every now and then. It's going to ship me up, I think. Entered room on the right. Hello. Anything else in here now? No? Wait for it. Okay, there's the test. Let's do it. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Have a peek at the questions. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see numbers and mathematical symbols. This seems to be a math test. Oh good, I was good at math in school. Let's see what these are like. Okay, let's start a test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Uh-huh.
Begin the test.
I'm going to, reluctantly, live or die. Question 1. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. If the school had 5 floors, how long would it take for it to get from the first to the 5th? That would be times 4 would be 12 seconds. Roughly. Yep, 12 seconds. There it is. Bing. Because it's only going up 4 floors. It's not times 5. It's times 4. Okay, question 2. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. That's bloody fast. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? Okay. I'm not very good with meters and kilometers. I'm going to say 4 seconds. Yep, it's probably 2 seconds, isn't it? Be half the time. 60, half of 60 is 30, so it should be 2. It's just me worrying about the length. Question 3. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. Caution. When observing an ostrich strong, bring an airbag. Their speciality is kicking after taking a long running start. I bet that would hurt like hell. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? Half as strong, I guess? Yeah, half as strong. Okay, it'd be a quarter then, I guess. Well, I'm gonna die now. Wait for us to die and we'll come back and do this properly next time. I hear creepy breathing behind me. Reach. Ugh, bloody hate her. I hate her so much. She's so disturbing. Okay, game over. Let's try that test again, then. Okay, let's read the questions better this time. Yeah, it's going to take 12 seconds. The first one's always easy. Let's get through that, thank you. Okay, let's check this one. Extremely fast, they can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take for them to reach a human 30 meters away? Yeah, that would take 2 seconds. Yep, 2 seconds. That was just me not thinking last time, getting worried about the measurements. Okay, let's read this one better. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human would die. When observing an ostrich, strong, bring an airbag, okay? Their speciality is kicking after taking a long-running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? And I guess third, because there's 3 different factors to consider. If not, then, yep, quarter. I don't know. Either way, I survived this time, even though I've got very little soul power now. It'll be fine. I don't like you, Miss Sue. I survived, but I do not like you one bit. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet...
You disobeyed teacher. You get a special test.
Advance to the animal classroom. The animal classroom, okay. Okay. Got answer sheet. Animal classroom? That's not that room drenched in blood, is it? Sounds like it.
Sounds like it.
I'm slightly worried about the special part. I hope it's not some weird test. But that's probably exactly what it will be. Okay, in that case, let's go outside again and head back into the creepy animal room, which was behind me. And then turn to the left, go in here, and get put face to face with these disgusting things again. Yeah, there is on the one of the only empty desks. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on a desk. Peek at the questions. I take a glance at the problem sheet. It looks like some kind of foreign language. I can't make heads or tails of it. I have no idea what kind of test this is. Let's just start it anyway and see how we do. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. But Phrygia? The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Just then, Hyru mumbles next to me.
Phrygia 1.
Huh?
It's in German.
Yeah, I could have told you that. Can you read it? Not that I know German, but you know.
I took it in college, so I know a little bit.
I also took German, though I don't know much of it.
Begin the test.
Oh no. It's starting.
It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers.
Thank you. Big thank. Okay, live or die. Multiple choice social studies. It says this is a social studies test. Oh, this is her talking, sorry.
Question 1. Please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed and a shelter was built in H City. Choose the correct period of time when the war took place out of the options below.
I would not bloody know that. Let's have a look at them, see what it says. Oh, Showa. Who is Showa? Showa seems more recent. Yeah, the most recent would make sense. Thankfully.
Okay. Japan conducted a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor which started the war against the USA. Which phrase out of the ones below did FDR use to describe the attack?
Okay. Okay. Never so much over so many. Yeah, sure that one. No, not a clue. Not a bloody clue. I would not know this. I never did anything on Pearl Harbor, and now I'm gonna have to look at this horrible face again. Hello. Yeah, creepy breathing. Yep. Yeah. Ugh, God. I really do not like her face. Okay, try this one again. FDR described the attack. It wasn't the first one. There you go. A date which will live in infamy. That's the one. I've heard that in a film, but it was completely unrelated to that whatsoever. Okay.
This is the last one. It's really short. In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan?
Probably Germany. Yep, gonna be Germany. Germany. Hence why it's in German. Safe. Got him. Also, I actually knew that, surprisingly. Did I pass, teacher? Survived. We managed to get through it somehow. At the end of the answer sheet, there's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay then. Got answer sheet. Standard test questions. Not particularly elementary level though. No, I wouldn't say so. I just want to say thanks, by the way. No way would I have finished that by myself. It was no big deal. There's one more test? Yeah, in the last empty classroom apparently. Okay, let's go then. I'm pretty sure that is the music room. Well, let's go check it out regardless and just see what happens if I try and go in here. Okay, the last empty room. This is empty, isn't it? Hello? No? Have we been in this one? I guess we have, okay. Is it this one? Entered room on the right. Hello? Here? There's a pencil and problem sheet on the desk, okay? Peek at the questions. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see what look like music stuffs. I guess this is a music test, okay? Okay, I'll try it. If I had an eye here, she probably would have helped, but I'll try it anyway. I did also take music, but can't promise anything. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper.
Begin the test.
There we go again. It's time to live or die, or live or D. Live or D. Multiple choice question, music questions. Let's rate Asura the following questions. Animals can be controlled with frequencies. An experiment was a success. Question 1 is about snakes. What sound are snakes scared of? Please, great Asura, from the following. Oh bugger. Oh bugger, bugger, bugger. The Starry Sky Song. Nope. I would just say they aren't scared. But I guess I'll have to try that after I die a second. Okay, I've done this test quite a few times now, but I know what all the answers are now because I've managed to pick all the wrong ones every single time nearly. So, yes, snakes are not scared of any sounds, apparently. Pigs are supposedly scared of the giant fish song. And of these 3 instruments, the harmonica is the one that is not sealed, which I probably should have thought of, to be fair. Safe. Cool, cool. There were no hints around the place for this one either, fortunately. Okay.
You pass.
Survived. Got answer sheet. Pass? Did she just say we passed? That's what it sounded like. I don't know what we passed though. We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. New info was added to the spirit file. Passing the tests. Passing the tests. We finished the tests and find the guard's pitiful corpse, but we passed all the tests and obtained 5 answer sheets. I'm sure we can use these horrible smelling papers somehow. The snakes in the hall reacted to the red notebook, and it smelled similar. Are there any other places with snake nests? These papers smell even stronger, so they should have an effect. In that case, I know where a snake nest is. I'm going to just run back there a second and see if I can chuck these answer sheets at them and see if they will stop being all narky-like. Hello again, Timmy. How are we? Don't mind me, I'm going to shove something in your face. Hello. I take out all the answer sheets I have and hold them close to the model. That must be enough power. And... ah yes, snake heads poke out from the model and suddenly slither to the floor. Are they dangerous? I quickly wad up the answer sheets and throw them through the window to the next room. The snakes chase after them. Very fast, apparently. Jeez. Soon there are none left inside the model. Good. The snakes want to eat the paper. That stabbed at me. They're gone now, right? I stick my hand in the model and feel around. I find a paper box and a key. Got matches. Music room key. Cool. Lost of all the answer sheets. That's fine. I didn't want to keep those disgusting things anyway. Ugh. Burning. The mark burns scarlet. Dawn. Half an hour until death closes in. Not very long now. Has that much time passed already? Hyrule. I anxiously call out to them. What's the matter? You aren't feeling strange? Why would I? I'm suddenly reminded of Christy Aramura. She didn't suffer from amnesia or stupor when confronting Shimio either. That was because a different spirit gave her her mark, which means Hyrule also. That's right, boys. If you have something to say, just say it already. Now isn't the time. I'll explain it to her later. In any case, it's starting. We need to hurry and find any remaining clues. You're such a weirdo. Yes, I am. You're the one with the strange voice. Haha! Oh, wait, that's me. Human anatomy model. Cool, let's have a look at that. The answer sheets led us to the key to the music room hidden in the anatomy model. Now we can get in, but the sheet music concerns me. Maybe I should bring someone who's good at music. The mark warns that time is short, so if I'm going to the mansion, it has to be now. We've finished all the tests, so Miss Zoo could strike at any moment. We need to be careful. Okay, now I remember, and now I have the matches. I remember that to get those snakes to leave that wall downstairs, I have to pour the combustible liquid into the hole with them and then light it on fire, because the fire will draw out the snakes and they will not be staying in there any longer. So I'm going to have to go back down there, grab that quickly, and then clearly head back to the mansion and pick up Ai, because she's going to need to help us in the music room. Because that is where the final showdown is going to take place. And God, I'm gonna hate it when it happens. Okay, so I have to put the clear bottle in here, take out the clear bottle and pour its liquid inside the hole. The shadows inside the hole flail about for a while, but then go back to normal. Yeah, sorry, Snarkays. Don't worry, it's gonna get even worse in a second. Okay, match. Strike a match. I take out the matches, light one and throw it into the hole. A pillar of blue flame shoots out of the hole. The snakes writhe around and vacate the hole en masse. Yep. Get out, guys. They disappear into the cracks in the walls and beyond the doorway. There's a lot of cracks in these walls too. After the wave of snakes vanishes, I find something on the floor. It must have been carried out of the nest when the snakes fled. Got Aizen Asura's talisman, which is a very important item indeed. But it looked like the snakes brought the talisman on purpose when they fled the hole. Like they were scared of it burning in the fire. Were they trying to protect it from the flames? It must be something really important to them. Yeah, well, really important then, sorry. Okay, let's get back to the mansion then and pick up Ai so we can come back and fight the ghosty. Hello Ai, I'm back. I've come to pick you up and take you to go fight an evil spirit. I could take one of the more mature older ladies, but apparently I have to sacrifice you. Okay. Yep, this is the music room. I just had to check. I wasn't sure if this is the one, but we are here at the music room. We're about to enter, and we're going to see what happens next. Okay. Oh, bloody K. This is going to be lovely. Lovely, lovely. I'm going to love this so much. This is my favorite part of the game, clearly. No problems with it whatsoever. God, I hate this part. So what's on the floor? Anything? This place probably used to be full of desks, but now it only holds a single piano. Piano. Hello. It's an old piano. Look, the keys are still intact. It's probably out of tune, but it's definitely playable. Okay, feel. I check the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Got sheet music. Carp Streamer. Okay. Can I examine you again? No, that's it apparently. I think all I have to do now is possibly leave the room and maybe she shall appear. Miss Zoo. Uh-oh. We step into the hall when a loudspeaker crackles.
Do you have brains? I'll use those wonderful brains now as ingredients and dissect you.
What? Did you just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us, and that means that's why she had us take those tests. She wanted to see if we were worthy enough to become ingredients. Setting up tests to select her prey. What was that? Was that what Miss Zoo was trying to do? The heads lined up in that blood-stained room. The image of my own head joining them comes to mind more easily than I'd like. New info is added to the spirit file. Footsteps closing in.
Sorry, the road's crowded.
Aye, get a hold of yourself. I shake Eye. She seems to be dreaming. Slap her in the face. Wake up, Eye. Ah, that's a bright light.
The mark is dyed a creep crimson. Sunrise. A few minutes left until death closes in.
Lovely. The elephant's coming. Something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape. In that case, our only option is to... we'll ambush her. We'll hide so we get the advantage. I grab Eye's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? The music room. We run into the music room. Where we just were. Oh god. Ugh. I'm hiding in the lockers. She's here. Oh, hello. Oh god. It's so disturbing. I hate it so much. Hello. Yeah, she's not interested for a second. Wait for it. Oh, there you are. How's it going? You look better from far away. You're quite slim, aren't you, dear? You're doing well. Okay, Miss Zoo smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker. Hello, Miss Zoo. How are we? She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It looks like she could jump at us at any moment. Okay, in that case, we're gonna have to use the office trash as an airbag. For definite. And anything else? I don't know. Let's just hold up the charm, I guess, because it's a safe bet. Okay, yes. Office trash. Eye holds up the eyes and Asura's charm. It wasn't effective.
Great Asura, give it back.
Miss Zoo glares daggers at me and screams with mouth dripping with blood. Miss Zoo dashes and performs a jump kick. It wasn't effective. It wasn't very effective. I hold up the garbage bag in front of us and endure the fierce kick by cushioning the blow. Good thing we found this bag earlier on, wasn't it? Oh, your face is horrible. Those eyes are horrible. Ugh. Her arm snakes hiss, threatening us. Okay, we're gonna have to use some more fire again, I guess. So, clear bottle and the match. Yes. I scatter the liquid and ignite it with the matches. Stay back. Miss Zoo stretches out her snake arms. It wasn't effective. The snakes are confused by the massive flames or unable to aim. Hello. Don't get too close, please. Oh, hello. You actually look less scary when you've got your eyes wide and your mouth open, so that's nice. Can I try and ward you away with this? And then if we have to play a song... What's the song that we have to play for pigs? It wasn't Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It must be this one then. Begin, please. Dry Eyes slashes the hatchet. The snakes wrap around my arms as I swing and stop my attack. I look for something to play the song. Miss Zoo is stuck in place. We can get the piano. Gets the piano now. Oh, okay. I helped her stay here by wrapping her arms around me. Eye's fingers dance over the keys. Oh, that's a lovely tune. Oh, that's way nicer than the music we were hearing before. Ah, lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Ugh. She didn't like that, apparently. Miss Zoo stiffens as if she's paralyzed. Okay. Miss Zoo is weakened. Oh, she's weakened. What can we do? What do we have to do? Okay, we have this charm thing. The Eisen's charm, and the snakes are trying to stop her from being burnt. So I'm pretty sure what we have to do is burn it, and that should free her from her torment of being completely obsessed with this deity. So let's do that. Hold up charm. I try to ignite the Eisen Asura's charm with the match.
Great Asura.
Miss Zoo shrieks when she sees the charm go up in flames. Oh god, she clings onto me, scrambling to get it back from me. Gah. Pressed together, my sweat squelches as if it mixes with her bodily fluids. Gross. Very. Eisen Asura's charm disintegrates to ash in Miss Zoo's hand and scatters into the air. Uh-oh. Her eyes pin me in place with their intense fury.
How dare you? How dare you, Great Asura?
The snakes on Miss Zoo's arms raise their heads and swiftly strike at their prey, but their fangs sink into... They sink into herself. Miss Zoo's torso.
Why?
Because you're bloody disgusting. The snakes are feasting on the places where she touched my skin. Oh god. Is it because of my human smell? They devour her torso and only part of her that is human, and she squeals with joy.
Feels so good.
I see, yeah. She wanted to... Okay. She wanted to not be human at all, I guess, so... I guess that's why it worked out in the best way. After consuming their host, the snake arms detach and fall to the ground. Wriggling their half-torn bodies, they vanish into the darkness. Okay. Whew. Okay, I managed to get her out of my sight finally. God, I hate her so much. I don't sense Miss Zoo anymore, thankfully.
Did we do it?
Eye is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But as expected, mine is still there. So there are still spirits in this city. The look on my face is probably obvious. Eye looks at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it. It's not your fault, Eye. I'm just glad you and Yasuoka are safe now.
Mr. Dry Eyes.
Anyway, I wonder what this is. What is this? There's a folded paper on the ground where Miss Zoo vanished. I open it and find it's an old map. Shining the flashlight on it, the first word that I can see is army.
Is this what Miss Hyrule said that was stolen from her?
It could be. I put the map in my bag. Then we finally bid farewell to the music room and its beast and perfume smell. Thank God for that. To the stairs.
Oh, wait a second.
What is it?
I want to bring that sheet music. A reminder of my music being evil. You know, this would make great inspiration for a new song.
Okay. I kind of don't want to linger here.
Yeah, I'll just be 2 secs.
Hey. I dashes back inside the music room before I can say anything in reply. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? Now I'm being unfair. No. Oh, hello. Why you scream?
Mr. Dry Eyes.
What? What's the matter? I bursts out of the room and clings to me. What happened?
A snake. It fell from the ceiling, hit my shoulder and slid down my back.
She's nearly in tears.
Get it off me.
Okay. I feel around her back as she hangs on to me. There's nothing there now, I bet. There's nothing there.
Huh?
Nothing's there. You can let go already. When you grab my neck, it's hard to breathe.
Oh. Sorry. But I was telling the truth. I definitely felt something.
Maybe it fell off you as you were running? So did you grab the sheet music?
Oh yeah, that's all done. I'm sorry to make you wait. Madame Yasuoka and Miss Hyrule were expecting us, so let's head back.
So yes, that would have been the moment again where I would have died if we didn't get rid of her grudge, Miss Zoo's grudge. We leave the school, climb into the car, and head to the mansion. Try not to hit anyone on the way and make more spirits. Hello everybody, how are we?
Hey all, we're back.
Oh, welcome back.
I believe I must thank you. My mark has indeed vanished.
Good.
I still have mine though. I mean, not that I believe that it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all.
She talks tough, but the whole time she's clenching her teeth and looking kind of constipated too.
More importantly, Mr. Dry Eyes, did Tsukawa have anything on her?
You mean this? You mean this gun? I mean, I pull the old map out of my bag.
Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom.
Is it really? Hairu snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as a thank you. She's very rude, this woman.
Oh, I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead.
A trade? She takes a purple notebook from her coat. Ooh, a purple one. I definitely prefer purple from red. The color's different, but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter.
It's Okawa's diary. It was in her room. It looks like she was still sane when she wrote it.
Okay. I take the notebook from her. I shall read this soon.
It seems Miss Zhu was interested in that map of yours, Miss Hairu. Could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map.
Well, now I want to know even more.
We should have taken a look earlier.
Maybe we should have. Oh, the time is drawing to a close, guys. The clock begins to shine. It's almost dawn. Everyone should get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor.
Thank you. That would be lovely.
Also, I and Yasuoka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone.
Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hairu here by yourselves? Please don't joke. Saya specifically requested my assistance.
I'm grateful, really. But those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya Kujo, and Mary's as well. But, Yasuoka, I'd like you to help out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like that is beyond me. I know practically zero about the spirits. This is the only thing I can think of. If Mary was still here, it would be different, but she's dead. Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away. You have lovely makeup on.
Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stay behind, I'm sure Miss I would want to as well.
That is true. I'm counting on you.
Of course, I won't let you down.
Her voice and her posture exude confidence and reliability. Yes, they do. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller.
However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted.
I've been sat in the mansion for hours.
Good night.
Good night, dear. Have a good sleep.
Mr. DryEyes, are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madame Yasuoka?
Yeah, I've survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. Unease is bubbling up within me, but I push it down and force a smile. Cha-ching! I can't let her worry about me.
Okay, then I'll trust you. But you better promise me. When your mark is gone, you'll come to one of my concerts. Promise?
Be fair, if I live for all this, I will do anything you bloody ask. If I get a VIP pass.
Of course. I'll get you a front row seat for sure.
You best.
Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. DryEyes.
Good night, darling. Now you.
Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care.
I thought you didn't believe in the mark's curse because it's unscientific.
Of course. There's no way in hell I'd believe something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found any solid proof to deny it either. And Miss Yasuoka and Miss I's marks really did up and disappear. Oh, that translation's a bit messed up there. So I've decided to stay here and see how this plays out. That's all. It's the truth.
I'm sure. I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural. Who wouldn't be?
Well, I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too.
Are you talking about the map?
Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in Hedge City.
Hedge City, yes, I've been there.
The only way Zukawa found that shelter was because of this map.
Not sure why she'd be eager for an old map of facilities that have to be 50 years old.
That's a secret. It's possible that whatever turns Zukawa into a monster is down there in that shelter.
What? What do you mean?
I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. I am tired too, so I'm going to bed.
Fair dinkum. Hyru makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around in my head, too, right? The shelter, army, Tsukawa transforming, and then deja vu, I fell down in a shelter. What does it all mean? What does it all mean, Basil? It's no use. My brain is so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. I may as well go to bed for today. New info is added to the spirit file. The road to madness. Other. Go to the next chapter with talk. Okay. I have to talk to myself this time. Okay, let's check the bag first. It looks like we have a lot to read again. Footsteps closing in. This was just before Miss Zhu came in. The spirit's footsteps chase after us, like she knows where we are. It's impossible to escape, so this time I decide to choose where to face her. I'm not sure if it was the right choice, but come what may, I need to use the tools and information I've found to face the spirit, and to do that, and I did. If our opponent is a mixture of beasts, and we need some sort of shield to protect us from her claws and fangs, then we need items effective against animals. Heat, light, sound. Snakes react to heat and music. It's sometimes used to control animals. I also heard that loud noises at close range can be deadly. There must be a way. Think carefully so we can survive. Okay, now the road to madness, the actual info about Miss Zhu. I look through the diary Hyru found in Tsukawa's room. It holds her thoughts from her human days and offers glimpses into the events that led up to her transformation. It starts with a recollection of her childhood. She repeatedly asked her parents and teachers why she was human. Soon her peers shunned her. Tsukawa was exceedingly intelligent but hated people. On the other hand, she loved animals, gathering many and keeping them hidden while she cared for them in the abandoned house. To her surprise, she eventually fell in love with someone, but when she confessed, he said he didn't like people who reeked of animals. That night, the abandoned house burned down in a fire. Oh dear. The diary never mentions the cause of the fire, but I remember something about a fire in, oh right, Tsukawa's red notebook. The school science lab, her paradise with her beloved animals, also burned down in a fire. That's a weird coincidence. The diary moves past her youth to her time as a researcher after she left school. That's when she and Hyru worked at the same place. An encounter with madness. I hate people. She wrote that every day. The hatred solidified when she met MH. MH is probably Hyru. She pretended to get along with her colleague, but the diary lays out her overwhelming hatred of people, especially Hyru. The only interest she took in Hyru's biological research work was the human experiments to enhance human abilities and strength, like animals. She desired to corroborate every questionable human experiment, even saying she would be a test subject herself. There's no mention of where she learned all this information, but there are some familiar scribbles at the end of the diary. Army, manhole, underground shelter, MH's map, Asura. I bet MH's map is the one Tsukawa stole from Hyru with the shelter. The onset of madness. The woman in white with a Buddha statue, Tsukawa going in and out of the shelter. Something in there must have turned her into Miss Zhu, Aizen, Asura. It must connect to the statue somehow. The diary ends with these words. The previous world war, with the Buddha's wisdom, I'll no longer be an abhorrent human. Body and soul. Barriers broken. Open a door to a new world. So she hated humans so much she wanted nothing to do with them. Okay, on that note, everybody, I think I'm going to have to end this episode here before we head off to the next chapter, where we're going to have to go back to that horrible underground shelter with all the hair hanging from the sides of the walls. So that's going to be fun. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like. And if you enjoyed it a lot, make sure to subscribe to the channel today to stay up to date with later videos of Spirit Hunter Deathmark and any other games that I play in the future. Make sure to also leave any suggestions in the comments below of other games you'd like me to play that I may get around to playing, and share with your friends if you could. I would greatly appreciate it. So thanks again, and have a lovely day. Goodbye.